Hello friends, good evening. So today I'm going to teach you how to do World Fund, right? So this is our part 3 of learning how to do World Fund. So basically for some people have asked, "Oh, I cannot do World Fund. I want to know how to do World Fund and I don't know how I don't understand the process, right? And they want to know how to put in money so that they can get their money at some certain period, like a fixed deposit." So the first thing I want to let you know today is that World Fund is like a fixed deposit, right? So we have series of banks and which have different percentage rates and daily interest rates and tenure periods. So basically, we'll quickly go to World Fund, right? But before you get to World Fund, you must understand that you would have registered, right? And you must have logged in, right? You must have registered and logged in. So this is the dashboard. This is the page that will take you to once you have logged in, right? So on the dashboard here, you can see job tax withdrawal, you can see recharge, you can see World Fund, you can see Lucky Draw, etc. So we are going to World Fund. World Fund is this place where you have a pound sign, right? So I'm going to click on World Fund now, and I'll show you an example of how to do World Fund, right? So please just pay attention. So you click on World Fund, you click on this pound sign, right? On the far left. So when you click on World Fund, right, you'll be taken to this place where you have a fund wallet. You can see transfer from platform balance, you can see transfer to platform balance, you can see records, you can see rule description, you can see classic, you can see exclusive, you can see what they wrote. They have a quota rates. You can see under classic we have several banks, right? And under exclusive, let me click on exclusive. You see that you can see HSBC Holdings, and you see what we have quota reached. So for the classic, right, I want you to know that you can invest in classic by using classic. You can also invest by using exclusive, right? But you don't invest by using quota reach, because quota reach showing, as you can see, it shows 100%, right? Simply means that all these mutual funds have been is filled up. People have invested there, so there's no space to invest. So whenever I see 100% like this, simply means there's no place to invest. So I'll quickly go back to classic so I can teach you how to do World Fund, right? So you can either use classic, do your World Fund with the banks on classic, or you can do your World Fund with the banks on exclusive. So when you're going on classic, right, you can see there are several banks. All these banks you see here are are are, are, are trying to pull resources with IAS, right? All these banks you see here have several daily interest rates and tenure periods, right? So on the first bank you can see here is called UBS Group AG, right? Its in daily interest rate is 3.7%, right? What is it saying? It's saying that on the far right you can see 4 days, which is the tenure period, and you can see minimum of 1,000 naira to start, right? So it's simply saying that if you invest a certain amount of money, let's say 100,000, let's say 50,000, right? You'll be getting 3% daily interest rate for 4 days, right? So if I'm to do, let's say, 1,000 naira, right? 1,000 naira, 7% of 1,000 naira is about 37 naira. So it means that I'll be getting 37 naira for 4 days. 37 naira times 4 days, it will give us what? Mathematicians, do your calculation. 37 naira times 4 days will give us 8. Yes, it will give us 148 naira, right? So let's take an instance, right? We have I click on UBS Group and I put, let's say, 10,000 naira. Let's say I put 10,000 naira, and let's read, what does this say? It's simply saying that I'll be getting a daily revenue of 370 naira. So day 1 370, day 2 370, day 3 370, day 4 370. That's what it's simply saying, right? So the money will be taken from my platform balance, right? Once I click on confirm here, the money will be taken from my platform balance. Now let's quick look at what we are, more information we have. It's saying daily revenue is 370, which I just explained. It's saying that maximum investment frequency is 1, right? Meaning that you can only invest one time, right? Why this fund is on, you can only invest one time. Meaning that once it gets to 100%, it will have to get to 100% and start all over again before you can invest again. That's what it's simply saying, right? So it means that this one you can only invest one time. Once you invest one time, let's say now what percentage is it on? It's on 43.63%. UPS Group is on 43.63%. So once you invest now, right, you can only invest one time until it gets to 100% and start all over again, start counting from 0% again. That's when you can invest. So what's the maximum investment amount? Maximum investment amount is 2 million, right? So it means that you can only put maximum of 2 million. Someone may say, oh, I want to put 10 million inside this investment. No, you can only put in 2 million, right? That's the maximum investment amount, right? So it's also important to know that the money that will be taken from your platform balance. You can see on my own dashboard, my platform balance is what? My platform balance is you can see the figures on the top right, 259,280.30, right? So that's just my platform. So that's where the money will be taken from. So let me quickly go back to World Fund by clicking on Home and clicking on World Fund, right? So that's how it will go. Now let's use Societe Generale. Societe Generale is saying 5.2%, right? 5.2%. If I put 10,000 naira, it's saying that the minimum is how much? 1,000 naira for 30 days. The tenure period is 30 days, meaning that at the end of 30 days, I will get my capital and I will get my what? My profit, right? Both my capital at the end of 30 days, my capital and my profit will reflect where? Here you can see where you have fund wallet balance. Here, that's where to reflect. They all pop up here. You can see this 81,187 naira 10 kobo you are seeing is as a result of money that I have done on World Fund. So at the end of the tenure period, it just popped up here, right? Then I can now transfer to platform balance. What if I want to transfer this money? I'll just click transfer to platform balance. I can just okay, let me do an example. Let me say transfer, let me click on transfer to platform balance, right? And see what will happen. Because I put 10,000 on transfer to platform balance, I'm transferring out. So let me confirm. Once I press confirm transfer out, you're going to see what is going to happen. Once I press confirm transfer out, you can see the money has reduced to 71,8187. So if you click on my, let's see where it went. You can see this was 259,280 before. Now it is now 269,280. So that's exactly how it runs. So let's go back to World Fund, right? Now I want to do a certain World Fund to show you an example. You can see this you can see Deutsche Bank. This is I think this bank is in Germany, right? Dutch or yeah, I think it's in Germany. That's Germany or Denmark, right? Dutch Bundesbank. So the daily interest rate is 7%, and tenure period is 90 days. And it's saying the minimum to start is 1,000. So it's saying that you can put 1,000 there, right? Let me click on it. So it means you can put minimum of 1,000, but maximum investment amount is 2 million naira. So you cannot put X more than 2 million naira. That's what it's saying. It's saying that the maximum investment frequency is 999 times. So you can do this as many times as possible. You can do once, do twice, do up to 200 times. You can do up to 999 times. So it means after you have done the first one, you can do the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, like that, and continuously like that. Let's say if I want to put in 10,000 naira. What is it showing me? Okay, showing me that my daily revenue will be 700 naira. So I'll be getting 700 naira for day 1, day 2, day 3, 700 naira daily, right? Up to the tenure period, which is 90 days, right? At the end of the 90 days, just imagine 700 naira times 90 days. That's how much? That's about, if my mathematics is still good, that is about 7,000 times 9 is 63,000. That will be my profit, right? Plus my initial investment amount of 10,000. So at least 63,000 plus 10,000 will be 73,000. So 73,000 will show on my dashboard at the end of my what of my investment. They will all show here on my fund wallet balance. So let me use an example. We are still under classic now. That's why you can see that it is classic is written under is yellow, right? So there are so many other banks here which we have 180 days and 360 days, right? For those who are willing to do 180 days and 360 days, you are game. Bank America is 10% and 360 days as at now, right? So all these changes, once these funds are all filled up, up to 100%, a new set comes up, right? So they change per time, right? So basically, I want to quickly do what? Exclusive, right? I want to quickly do I'm interested in exclusive. Exclusive here, HSBO, this is saying 15.5%. Wow, I'm interested in that, of course. So I want to quickly do 20,000. The minimum here is 10,000. Showing here is 10,000. So I want to quickly do 20,000 for 30 days. I'm going to do this real, right? So you see what I'm saying. So it's saying 3,100. That's the daily revenue, right? So 3,100 times 30 days is about, if I'm not mistaken, that's about 93,000 naira. So that'll be my profit plus the 20,000 naira investment amount, right? So I believe in taking risks as a person. So if you want to do this well, you have to make sure that it's money that you are willing to risk. Nevertheless, so I do this once I put in this amount and I've done my calculation, right? It's saying that the maximum investment frequency is 999 times. So I can do this again and again up to 999. That's what this is saying, right? I cannot do more than 20 million naira, right? So once I put in 20,000, let us see. I'm going to be locked up here in 30 days. Please kindly know that within the tenure period, your money cannot be withdrawn. It's like a fixed deposit. You know how fixed deposit runs. Fixed deposit simply means that once you put in money, you will not have access to the money until after the tenure period, right? When it will come back to you, both the capital and the profit. So I put in 20,000 and I confirm. Once I confirm, the money is gone. You can see it has shown purchase record. This will be in 30th day. Today should be May 7, so it should be coming back in April 7, right? Yes, you can see, yes, it's coming back in April 7. The date and the time it was done is also there. So let's quickly go back. Let's quickly go back to my wealth fund, right? I want to quickly explain some other things before I end this video. Now, look at this rule. This is rule description. You can see what is it saying. It's saying the wealth management project is a collaboration between IAS and various fund management companies. Of course, IAS has an agreement, a collaboration, a negotiation with several fund management companies to pool resources around the world, right? Possibly these fund management companies are looking for money to carry out their businesses. So they pool, IAS help them to pool funds so that they can do their business, and when they through with their business, they will return the business to the capital and the interest to the investors, right? Every financial management fund product will have different returns depending on the cycle time. Yes, of course, there are different returns. At some point, you will see 3.7%. At some point, it can come back again and with 2.5%. At some point, a particular bank can come back again 1.5%. So it always changes, right? So after the expiration of each fund product cycle, the principal interest rate will be automatically returned to the fund wallet balance. I've said that before. At the end of any tenure period of any bank you might have invested in, both your principal and your interest will come back to your what? To your fund wallet balance, just like you showed mine. Now you can use your fund wallet balance or recharge to purchase, right? Yes, you can either use your fund wallet balance or you can use your what? Money straight from your platform balance, right? I use money straight from my platform balance, right? So you can do that also, right? You can transfer the fund wallet balance to the platform balance at any time. Yes, which I've actually taught how you transfer money from your fund wallet to your platform balance. So that's exactly what you do, right? So you can see that that's exactly what you do.